we go. I am so excited to do this because I was at the beach last week and I totally missed you guys. And it was nice to have a break. It was nice, but it's also nice to get back into the groove of things and start interacting with you and teaching and learning and all that good stuff. So tonight we are talking about manifesting. And I know that briefly I cover I talk about the time when I manifested $10,000 to leave my marriage and all of that. And I'll talk a little bit about it tonight. But I want to go deeper into how to manifest. So I actually did a similar call to this in the beginning of the year, something like how to manifest things in 2017. And I decided to switch it around because I opened up another course for the ladies because, as you know, I empower women on resolving unhealthy relationships, and having a relationship with money is a relationship. And so I'll talk about that later too. So anyway, manifesting is manifesting. So whether that's better relationships, love, money, a new car, a new house, you can apply this to anything is my point. Okay, so how to manifest what you desire from life. And notice that I didn't say how to manifest what you want from life, because want, the universe identifies as something out of reach. So we want to take that out of our vocabulary. We don't want things, okay? You want to talk and say things like, I am or I have. Okay, I'm totally jumping ahead. I haven't even introduced myself. Like, do you know who I am? All right, so tonight we're talking about how to manifest what you desire from life. And to the listeners, tell me, and I already put this in the chat box, but tell me what it is that you would like to create in your life. Is that more money, the love of your life, better relationships? What is it? In order for you to bring it in, you must claim it out loud. So tell me, what is it that you desire from life? Okay, so for the next 30 to 40 minutes, ladies, take this time to do you. That means find a comfy spot to listen to this call. Get your tea, your coffee. I always have water. Hey, if you have wine next to you, kudos to you. It's Tuesday. Whatever it is, have some lit candles there or even some meditation music playing in the background. Shut off your phone. Close out all those tabs on your computer. Just be here with me. Just be here in the present moment. I promise you, you will get more from this call if you have set yourself up in this kind of surrounding. I call this my sacred space. It's somewhere I can get away from everything and just be with myself, whatever I'm listening to, like meditating. I even have my journal next to me. So if you need to pause the call right now, if you're not listening live, if you're listening to this on the replay, you can pause it right now. If you need to set up your space, don't worry. I will be right here waiting for you. So, all right. So I am Denise Dominguez. I am a women's empowerment coach, and I help women get out of their shit and help them move through the process to get to who they really are. I help women create a life they love and adore, as I have done for myself. I empower women entrepreneurs on resolving unhealthy relationships so that they can live a life of freedom, joy, and abundance. I do this by having them embrace and connect with who they are, who they really are, so that she can begin to experience healthy relationships, a fulfilling life, and more money in her business. I hosted a radio show for almost 2 years on Blog Talk Radio. called It's Your Turn. It's Your Turn Radio. And I am also a speaker and soon to be international speaker. Woo-hoo. But you know what? Life wasn't always this amazing for me. In fact, there was a time when I would cry myself to sleep nearly every night because I was so unhappy in my life. After 22 years of being in a very toxic and abusive relationship, marriage, I decided it was time to leave. I left and moved 3 states away with no job and manifested, keyword tonight, $10,000 to leave Florida. And that's not including the money that I spent in Colorado for 10 days on vacation. That was my first time in Colorado. And I'm going there next month. Well, I did this in only 5 months. I made a plan and I followed it. And I did everything that I set out to do. You know why? And this was all before I was in the coaching world. This was all before I had all the training that I've had now. This was the Denise before. I became an empowerment coach after knowing I wanted to help women get out of their stuck space that they're in, like I was. And it's been my focus and goal ever since. So I'm going to briefly tell you the story of choosing to, what I did first go to Colorado. So imagine this. I was in a very toxic and drama was a daily basis in my life at that time. Relationship and finally, like I said, had the courage to leave, break it off. I'm done. This is it. And I remember my daughter coming to me and coming up with this great idea. Hey, Mom. Now, this was in between Florida and North Carolina. This was in the midst of leaving. So, of course, my mindset was to get that $10,000 because that was the amount that I had in my head that I was going to create and have before I left Florida. So my daughter comes to me and says, "You are a badass." She didn't say that, but I want to show you that. She came to me with this proposition. Hey, Mom, let's fly out to Colorado and help some friends pack up and move back to Florida. Well, my first thought was, no way. Okay, there's airline ticket, there's food, there's me being gone because I was creating this money. And then my second thought was, wait a minute. So here's the thing. I'd fly out to Colorado and then I would drive back from Colorado all the way down to Florida. That was the part that excited me the most. Being in Colorado was exciting, although I had never been there, but the drive back, I love to see beautiful sights and things like that. So my second thought was, wait a minute, Denise. If you were still married, the answer would be no, because I wouldn't be allowed to go, right? When you're in a controlling relationship, that's how it is. And then I said to myself, and now you're letting money hold you back. You're making an excuse. And so in that moment, I chose me and I said yes. I said yes to this opportunity because truly I wanted to do it, right? And that's the thing. When we want to do something, you say yes first. This is part of manifesting, okay? Because when you say yes first, that's the vibration that you send out to the universe, and the universe goes, oh, you want to go to Colorado? Great. I'll make that happen. We'll make that happen, right? So when you say that energy, it's like you've sent a message and they received it. So that's what happened. I was there for 10 days. I did have the $10,000. I had a great time in Colorado. Not to say that I was frivolously spending my money in Colorado. I wasn't, but I still enjoyed myself. I still went out to dinners. I still went white river rafting. So, the point of this is to, if you have something in front of you that you want to do, whether it's go on a trip, like I said, or go into a program, or buy a new pair of shoes, whatever it is, you want it, then you say yes. And then the rest will get figured out. Stop letting the fears and the stories in your head stop you from living life. Okay? So now let's talk about how I can help you, my credentials. Like really, how am I able to do this and talk to you about this? So as I described, I wasn't always living this kind of life, right? There was many nights that I cried myself to sleep because I was so unhappy with my life and the way it was going. I would never think of being grateful. I was always complaining of what was going on, or not having enough money, or my relationships with people around me. Always. This was a constant movie playing in my head, recording. This was what I come from. This was what I knew. And so how can I help you is by showing where I was in life and how I crawled out of that crap and where I am now. So living a happy life now, having healthy relationships around me now, setting healthy boundaries, and saying yes and no with equal ease and grace. Ease and grace. I am now the same girl. I'm not the same girl that I was 5 years ago. I'm totally different. Cliff notes of my story. So let me give you the cliff notes of my story, because I really want you to feel the energy of where I was in order to see how and why I'm able to help you today. So my divorce story is real. And of course it sucked, just like any other divorce story. Mine literally, like I said, lots of drama, lots of chaos. It literally has all the ingredients of a Lifetime movie. So not only was there a divorce, but there was mental illness involved. There was suicide attempts. There was anger, love and passion, and a string of emotions along the way. And it was through my painful divorce that I built my coaching business. Through my mistakes, struggles, and ultimately triumphs, I am now helping women globally with their stories. There are gifts in your garbage, ladies. I promise you there's gifts in your garbage. #gratitude. That is the key. But you know what? I had to do the work on moi. So through my coaching, my online interview series that I do, my radio show, books, and speaking, I am able to help these women heal themselves and their past stories in order for them to create a life that they now love and adore, right? But I had to do the work on me first in order for me to truly be able to help others. And believe me, I tried it and it didn't work at all. And one of the first things that I did, one of the first things that I had to do was look inward and put the focus on me. That is the key to everything. Okay, so we only have 30 to 40 minutes together. So I want to give you as much as possible in the next 30 to 40 minutes. And I want to show you how I manifested $10,000 to leave Florida, to move to North Carolina, and get away from my 22-year toxic relationship and created a beautiful life for myself. I want you to really get where I was then, because I was in a space of feeling heavy and didn't know anything about coaching at that time, of course. Didn't even know what coaching was, and managed to take myself out of that bad situation and move right out of the state and start all over again. The reason why I say that is because I don't want you to think that I had all this training and that's how and why I created what I did. I didn't know shit then. Honestly, my training then was Oprah, Dr. Phil, right? Little trickles. I honest to God didn't know what I know now. So the point is that you can do this too. It doesn't mean that you have to have extensive training. You can do this. So I don't know where you are in life, but you can make things happen in your life. When I manifested the biggest things in my life, I was stuck. And I had been stuck for many, many years. I had a broke mindset, and I still created that $10,000 to leave Florida. I was scared with a scarcity mind. And I still did it. Because the key to being in that space of consciousness and moving out of yourself, moving yourself out and still being able to create is the determination. Where is your outcome? What is it that you desire? Keep your eye on the prize. To be so determined that I am going to make this happen. That was my mindset. Nothing was going to stand in my way. My outcome was in front of me. My results were here, and I was walking straight towards them, right? And no matter what came in the way, from here to here, it didn't matter. I was going for it. That's part of manifesting too. So, it was my year to shine. It was my year to roar. Hear me roar, universe. That was my determination, because this is what I demand. This is what I desire, and this is what I am creating. And I did, like never before prior to that. So first things first. So the first thing you need to do is don't worry about how stuck you are right now. And don't worry about how long you've been broke. Doesn't matter. How many unhealthy relationships you have in your life right now. It doesn't matter. None of it matters. Do you hear this? None of it matters. Let it all go. Don't focus on that. Focus. You're not looking outward. You're looking in. Okay? Focus on you. You can still create a year of prosperity, a year of hearts, a year of manifesting, even from that space, because that's where I was. I wouldn't be able to say this unless I did it myself, truly. Unless I proved it to myself that this was the only way. I can do all of this with all my heart and share this with you. The only way. I was in a scarcity mindset. I was broke. I was scared. And I had messed up relationships all around me. I came from that and still made things happen because I was so determined to start a new life for myself. And it all started with choosing me as a priority, knowing that I was worth it, knowing that I could do it. And you are no different than me, and I am no different than you. So if I can do it, you can do it. Truly, it's that simple. You just have to get this in place. You have to be aware of your thoughts. What are you thinking? When I look back at that time, I was totally just such a negative Nancy, constantly complaining, blaming, shaming, all of that. Fuck it. Let it go. Just let it go. I didn't know how. And you don't have to worry about the how. You must believe and you must know that it is possible. It is possible. You can have it all. Now, when you set out your goals, you also have to be realistic, and you have to be realistic that things take time. Okay, this is not overnight, right? You didn't get this mindset overnight. You're not going to change it overnight. So it took me 5 months to manifest the $10,000 and to move out of Florida into North Carolina. You must be patient with yourself. You must love yourself through this process. Okay? What's the conversation going on in your head to you? All right? Be mindful of that. Be aware of that. I know I wasn't. And I look back now and I know that I was totally self-abusing myself. So you really have to be mindful of what you're saying to yourself. Your words and your thoughts today create your tomorrow. Okay, so this is going to take time. So what I mean by that is when you make a list of the things that you want to create, you're going to take the first 3 as a priority, and those are the ones that you're going to work on. The top 3 for you that you must have, right? So what is that? Is it money? Better relationships? What is it? So how I manifested the $10,000 and moved to Florida was, like I said, very determined. I had my outcome here. I had my goal here. And I was walking straight to it. All right. So let me give you a visual for a second. So imagine that you're in a forest and there's a path. And at the end of the path, whatever it is you desire in life is at the end of that path. Okay. So for you, imagine, what is that? Is that a thriving business, better relationships, better sex, more money, $1 million, a big house on the lake, mountains, a house in the mountains, a house on the beach, new car, whatever you want, visualize that at the end of the path. Okay. Now, visualize you walking that path towards your goal, right? Towards your prize. And you're guaranteed to have this at the end of the path. All you have to do is walk this path. Now, here's the thing. While you're walking through this path, oh, you trip over this. Oh, you scraped a knee. Oh, a tree trunk fell in front of you. You got a little bit more hurt. Windstorm comes and totally just flings sand in your eyes and rocks against your face, right? A snowstorm comes and you have frostbite on your fingers and your face is all messed up from the sun and the snow. But when you walk that path, you're guaranteed your goal, your prize. So the question is, would you walk that path if you were guaranteed your goal or your prize at the end? I know for me, the answer is absolutely yes, right? Think of it this way. You're on an airplane, right? And you're going through like a thunderstorm and the plane is shaking and it's bumpy and it's dark outside and there's clouds and you can hear the rain and it's scary. Oh my God. And everybody's kind of, the drinks are shuffling off the trays and it's so scary. And you get through that and you come out of that dark cloud and sunshine, beautiful skies. It was there all along. You just had to get through that to get to the other side. Same thing with the path. Whatever you desire, whatever you're trying to manifest is there. You just have to get through your rough spot to get to it. And changing your mindset is part of that. So how I manifested the $10,000 to move from Florida to North Carolina was A, my determination. B, nothing was standing in my way no matter what happened. I visualized every single day the outcome. You have to think of the outcome. You have to talk about the outcome as if you already have it. I have. So I would say to myself, I am living in North Carolina, even though I was in Florida. I am sitting on my couch, and I would visualize myself sitting on my couch in my apartment, in my place, with peace and calmness around me. This is what I would visualize every day. just get myself into a place of quiet, calmness, and just go to my goal. For me, that was my goal at the time. I am, I have. Talk as if you already have it, right? When you're in that plane and you're getting the turbulence and you see the dark clouds, if you're saying the whole time, I'm grateful and I am in blue skies, and bam, there it is. So how I manifested my coaching business and continued to manifest my coaching business, that's an interesting story. So we're almost on 30 minutes, so I'm going to make this quick because I want you guys to get the most from this. I ran a business in Florida and I did it successfully. It wasn't my business, but somebody else's. And that gave me the confidence to say, hey, I can do this. And so when I came here, I wanted laptop life and I wanted total freedom. And just with those two things, because I wanted that, the universe brought it to me. So it was through things of researching on Facebook and things on the internet that I was searching for that it came to me. And so how you manifest is through your visualizing, through your thoughts, through your words. Like I said, I am and I have. That's what not I want. Want is out of reach. Right? When I was in Florida, I didn't say I want to move to North Carolina. I am moving to North Carolina. There was no doubt. I am moving to North Carolina. Not I want. Or I'm going to. I am moving to North Carolina. I am going to have a job quickly. I had a job within 4 weeks. I had an apartment in 4 days. I made things happen through my mindset. And you can do that too. Like I said, I'm no different than you and you're no different than me. This is something that anybody can do. You have to believe. You have to ask for it. You have to believe. And then you'll get it. And like I said, it takes time. So you need to be patient with yourself. Okay, so are you ready to manifest your best year yet? You know, fill in the blank. I am ready to manifest money, better relationships. Are you ready to make things happen? Are you ready to witness some magic in your life? Truly, this is magic. And you have the wand. You're capable of making things happen. You really are. So I actually have opened up a new course and I teach just in 21 days how to manifest more money into your life. So if money is one of the things that you'd like to manifest, then you and I need to get on the phone. We need to talk about this so that I can help you manifest this. And like I said, manifesting money and manifesting love, it's the same way. You just replace the money with the man, or vice versa. It's the same exact thing. So I'll show you how to do that. The reason that I do it a 21-day challenge is because it takes 21 days to create a habit. If you can get in the habit of tapping into your subconscious mind and creating a groove in your subconscious mind about whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, for the course it's money, you can do this for anything. You can just, like I say, substitute money for whatever it is that you desire in life, right? Have the attitude, the energy of bring it on, baby. I can't wait to see what is waiting for me, right? I'm excited to see it. In order for you to manifest what you desire in life and continue to manifest, you must change your mindset. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It is what it is. You have to change your mindset. So, in closing, I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up and choosing you. I am going to put in the description for the replay on YouTube. I will put in the description a link that you can connect with me to. And let's get on the phone and let's talk about this. Let's really, truly, let's map out a plan for you. That's what I'm here for, to serve you. All right? So happy Tuesday. I will see you next Tuesday. And let me see what next Tuesday is. Today's the 20th. I don't have a title, so I don't know. It's a surprise. But I'll post it. If you're on my list, you will see it. You'll get an invitation. If you are connected with me on social media, you will also get that. And if not, if you get the replay, then there it is. If you have any requests, I would love to hear what you would like for me to talk about. Request. So I talk about topics about relationships and how to manifest things, changing the mindset, how to get over past relationships, how to heal your wounds, all of that kind of stuff. So I'm more than open to hearing some suggestions. That would be wonderful. All right. Happy Tuesday, everybody.